Right, hello again everyone. Sorry the video's a little bit late today. We are doing Friday's home learning the 24th of April. I did have to get rid of my quarantine hairstyle. It was turning into a little bit of a nest. So I've given myself a home haircut and hopefully that lasts me through until the end of this lockdown. Okay, so we're going for Fluent in 5, week 23, day 5. Right, let's just go for it. It's a good one today. We've got a brand new orange pen. Let's see if this works. 2/5 of 45 equals. All right. So the song tells us multiply by the top, divide by the bottom. I'm going to do the opposite like we do in Top Marks Bingo. So I'm going to do how many fives can I fit into 45, which is 9, and then take the answer and multiply it by the number at the top of the fraction. So 9 times 2 equals 18, and 18 is your answer. The reason I'm dividing by the bottom first this time is because that number's bigger and it makes it so much easier actually, because I know how many fives fit into 45. I can see that pattern. Okay, question number 2, 13 take away 15 equals, well, I can spot straight away that 15 is bigger than 13, so I'm going to have a negative number at the end. So if I imagine taking or borrowing 13, splitting 15 up into 13 and something, what's left over? What's the difference? It'd be 2. So if I took 13 away from 13, I'd be back down at 0. And then I take away another 2, I would be going -1, -2. So the answer is -2 or -2, whichever way you want to say it. Question number 3. 4 times 9 times 5. Remember, you can do these in any order because they're commutative. Multiplication you can do in any order and you still get the same answer. I think I'm going to do it this way because I know 4 times 5 is 20. And 20 times 9, I can use the little smile on your maths trick. I could do 2 times 9, which is 18, and then drag across the 0. Smile on your maths. Which way round did you do it? Did you get the same answer as me? Let's prove that you can do it in any order. Question number 4. 70 times 5. Same trick. If I pretend the 0's not there, 7 times 5 is really easy. 7 5s are 35. And then smile on my maths. Put the 0 across, which is 350. Question number 5. Sorry about my phone there. 69,435 take away mystery number dun 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 equals 16,071. 07. Oh, it's a dodgy one. 071 at the end. Okay, mystery number. First thing to remember is where's the biggest number. Let's work it out. Something take away something equals a smaller number. So the biggest number's at the start. So I need to make a smaller number. How am I going to use these two numbers to make a smaller number? I'm going to take away 69,435. Biggest number on top. Take away 16,071. Line up your numbers and let's go through it. More on top, don't stop. 5 take away 1. There's more on the top is 4. More on the floor in the next column, knock next door. So 7 is more than 3, so I'm going to have to knock next door. Take 1 from the neighbour and give it to the other. Take 1 from here and give it to the neighbour. 13 take away 7. Let's work out the difference. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6. 3 take away 0 is 3. 6 take away 9, there's more on top, is 3. 6 take away 1, again, more on top. The answer is 53,364. So if you do that calculation now, if you are going to check, that should work out. That should be exact because we used the numbers in our fact family to work it out. And that was all the Fluent in 5 for today. So maths, Friday's maths home learning. We are thinking about word problems, multi-step, 2-step I think it is actually, word problems. So there's at least 2 things to do. My little hint is do it in stages. Work out what you know first, then go back, read the question again and see if you've answered the question, see if you've done both steps. So I'm going to go through the answers because some people find these tricky. Let's see how well you did. Amber's washing machine costs £450. Let's put that information on the board. She pays 1/5 as a deposit. So I want to know what 1/5 of 450 is. So it's the same maths as question number 1, Fluent in 5, really. Remember, this is the divide line. I'm dividing by the number on the bottom. So how many 5s can I fit into 450? Or how many 5s can I fit into 45? I know the answer is 9. And then smile on my maths. Drag the 0 across. So actually, Amber has paid £90 off her washing machine. Now that's not the answer, because the question says how much does she have left to pay. So I've got to take away what she's paid away from how much the washing machine costs. So 450, take away 90, should let me know what Amber's got left to pay on her washing machine. 0 take away 0, 0. 5 take away 9, you can't do it because there's more on the floor, so I'm going to have to knock next door. 3, give 1 to the neighbour. 15 take away 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is 6. 3 take away nothing is 3. Amber has £360 left to pay off a washing machine. Question number 2. A farm shop sells 4 boxes of 12 eggs and 9 boxes of 6 eggs. How many eggs are sold altogether? So he sells, or the farm shop sells, 4 boxes of 12. So 4 boxes with 12 eggs in, 4 times 12. 12, 24, 36, 48. That's 48 eggs. And also 9 boxes of 6 eggs. So 9 times 6. 9, 18, 27, 35. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. 54. And if I add 48 and 54 all together, I'll find out how many eggs were sold. So 48 at 54, I can do that mentally. If I take 2 from this 54 to round that up to 48, there's 2 left over. So I'd have 40 there with this 2. 50 with this 2 added on. Then another 50, which is 100, and then 2 on the end. So the answer is 102 eggs were sold by the farm shop on that day. Question number 3. A total of 1,872, let's write that information on the board. A total of 1,872 people live in a village. 539 are men. Okay, 617 are women. Women. So how many men and women are there? Because the second part wants me to know how many children live in the village. So we can't work that out yet until we find out how many men and women there are all together and take it away from this total, because that's how many people are in the village all together. Let's add this up. 9 add 7 is 16. 6 in the box, 1 on the doorstep. 3, 4, 5 in the tens column. 6 add 5 is 11. So I'm starting a thousands column off there and just popping the number 11 into the box. 1,156 men and women all together. So let's do a difference. What's the difference between this number and that number? Should tell me how many children there are. So I'm going to put it into a column and do a takeaway to find out the difference. So this is step 2. 2 take away 6. I can't do that. Knock next door. Take 1 away and give it to the neighbour. 12 take away 6 is 6. 6 take away 5. I can't do that, is 1. 6 take away 5 is 1. 8 take away 1 is 7. 1 take away 1 is 0. 716 children live in the village altogether. That's lots of people to play with, isn't it? 716 children. Question number 3's answer. Question number 4. Okay, cheese costs £6 per kilogram. So it's handy while I'm reading out the question here to think about how many grams that is. Can you remember how many grams in a kilogram? Victor buys 300 grams of cheese. So he just buys 300. Not a kilogram, not a full kilogram. How much does Victor pay? So, just in case you weren't sure, there are 1,000 grams in a kilogram. So I know it's £6 for 1,000 grams. And I need to work out how much it costs for 300 grams. Now, it would be handy to work out how much 100 grams was there, because then I could just put 100 and 100 and 100 together and have the find out the price for 300. So how would I find out what just 100 grams would cost? Well, I could divide that by 10, and that would give me 100, because 1,000 divided by 10 gives me 100 grams. And then I could work out how much 100 grams costs. So dividing by 10, I need to make the number 10 times smaller. So I need to move the number one space. So it would go into the tenths column over here. Or you could use my trick and you could move the decimal point and make the number 10 times smaller. So move the decimal point one space, the illegal way. You can do it whichever way you feel comfortable doing, okay? That's the best thing to do. I'm just going to move it to there. So actually, the price of 100 grams would be 0.60. In money terms, that's 60 pence, isn't it? 60 pence for 100 grams. So if I needed 300 grams, I'd have to do 60 pence, add 60 pence, add 60 pence. Now, I know that comes to 6, 12, 80, £1.80. Did you get the same answer as me? So Victor's cheese cost him £1.80. Okay, question number 5. This is the mega challenge. This is the last one. So there are 84 children in year 5 altogether. Let's just write that at the top. 84 children in year 5. 1/12 are absent. 28 are on a school trip. We want to know how many year 5 children are left in school. So let's work out how many people aren't in. 28 definitely aren't in, but what's 1/12 of these 84? So that's the maths I need to do. 1/12 of 84. Let's work out what that is. Now remember, we're dividing by the number on the bottom of the fraction. So we're dividing by 12. 84 divided by 12. How many 12s can I fit into 84? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84. 7. So there's 7 people absent. There's 28 on a trip. How many is that altogether? 8 add 7 is 15. 5 in the box, 1 on the doorstep. 2 add 1 is 3. 35 people aren't in school that day. So 84 total, take away 35. 84, take away 35. This one's got 3 steps, hasn't it? That's why it's in the mega challenge column. 4, take away 5, you can't do that. Knock next door, take 1, give it to the neighbour. 14, take away 5 is 9. 7, take away 3 is 4. So the answer is there are 49 children in school on that day. Okay, let me know how you did. Don't forget you can email me as well, all right? See you on Monday. Bye for now.